What's up, man? How you doing? Hey, nice. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim just came out. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that today. It's not like the first one was that great to begin with, so the demo felt like straight improvement. Nice. So, apparently people are saying if you want the dust, it's worth playing on Brutal, and if you want experience, it's worth playing on Brutal because of more mob density, but if you're trying to farm, it's better to play on Easy. So, they did most of what's required to make a hard mode worth doing, but they missed that crucial part. Apparently, the drop rate doesn't increase on Brutal, so unless you're clearing quick and consistently, like getting all the way to the boss chest, it's not worth playing on Brutal, which I think is something they should fix, because the Brutal mode is actually quite good and, you know, requires you to play well and learn the systems and everything, but I have noticed that, like, playing on Easy doesn't seem to, like, reduce your drops at all. Which is kind of dumb. It should, but it doesn't. So that means if you're trying to get your skill points after you've beaten the game from these challenges, there is absolutely no reason to not do it on Easy. Outside of a challenge, of course, but there's no purpose. It's actually pointless. But yeah, they need to fix that. It's like you need the dust, but it should also give you, like, better drops for sure. It's pretty stupid that it doesn't. Still a better hard mode than most games like this, though. Can't have it all, I guess. tracks, and I can't because I can't pause. Why do you not have a pause button? It's starting to really get on my nerves. Pause button should be required. Come on, man. What's the point of making it offline if you can't pause? I want to turn the music down, but I can't. Really sorry for the volume. Developers don't, like, play games or something. Don't seem to realize people actually want to have agency and pause the damn game. I don't understand it. Come on, man. Pause games 40 years ago. Push the start button, it pauses. Period. Like, no mental gymnastics. It pauses. I don't know how you do all this quality of life and then not have a pause button. I want to pause the game but can't. It doesn't even pause when you always have. You need to add a pause button yesterday. I'm tired of games not letting you pause anymore. I don't know why this trend started. Really dumb. It's like self-aware too. It tells you the game is still active while you're paused. We push the start button. Why? What reason? There's no one playing this game. It's got 100 players. Let me pause. I have like 2 seconds to pause. Change the music. This is pissing me off. Fix your game. How hard is it to have a pause button? It's 2026. Come on. Yeah, well, fuck Dark Souls. Fuck FromSoft. Games are garbage. They've ruined video games. Ruined action games, at least. That's the reason why. Fuck them even more. Games suck. Fried people's brains. Think it's okay for a game to not let you pause. Been playing games in 1989, being able to pause. Are you gonna tell me 37 years later, now you can't pause any game? Some bullshit reason why. Games are overrated. Don't play games with good combat. It definitely did start from them, and I understand why people like their games, but I don't like this trend of single-player game. Playing a single-player game being unable to pause is stupid. Developers are not entitled to my undivided attention. Weird, because there's like so many quality of life changes in this, but then you still can't pause, so none of those other things really matter. I mean, unless you're optimized, this takes like 10 minutes, man. Like, not everybody has 10 minutes to play a game. It's got nothing to do with attention spans. It's like, sometimes things happen. I can't just like... Yeah, I want to change the song. I don't like this song, and I can't. Time here, maybe. It's like they don't play video games. They never played a game that lets you pause. They've only played roll slop. Clearly that's not the case, but sure as hell seems like it. Can't imagine, like, having a newborn and trying to play this game. Must be, like, legit impossible. I can't imagine having a newborn kid and playing this game. That's the real brutal difficulty right there. A kid better not need anything during a boss fight, because you can't get up. The Diablo 4 dads would not be able to play this game. Maybe if the music didn't suck balls as well. It's the music and the inability to pause is what I don't like about this game. Everything else I really enjoy. This game is really solid otherwise, but those two things definitely hold it back. This is like a grinding game, so it needs good music, and it does not have good music. It puts me to sleep. I don't even remember it after I've, like, turn off the game. That's bad. That's not how it should be. You should be able to remember the music in a game you put, like, dozens of hours into, but that's not what this game is. Music just drones on and it's not recognizable. It's like those games that don't let you skip the credits, and it'll be like a AAA game where like 600 people worked on it. It's like, you know, I want to honor the people that work so hard to make a game that I enjoyed enough to finish, but at the same time, if the credits are going to be like half an hour long, then you need to let me skip them, period. Like, I think that's just basic functionality. You know, for something like this, the credits aren't very long. You know, I wouldn't mind if these weren't skippable, but, you know, like, I know Yakuza Kiwami 3, you can't skip the credits. Like, that game might feel very low effort in some ways, but there's still a lot of people that worked hard on it. Being unable to skip them is stupid. Games gotta stop acting like they can have your undivided attention constantly. Not everybody is in a position where they can game for hours and not get up. Yeah, apparently for the speedruns, it really sucks because you have to watch the credits every single time, and the credits are like multiple minutes long. We gotta stop doing that as well. I don't know, it's a difficult situation because they definitely deserve to be credited and for people to actually care. But I think when the credits are like 30 minutes long and you can't skip them, that's pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, if you ask me. It's like, alright, we're kind of past the point of it being like at a respectable length. not like the game industry is particularly consistent with crediting people who worked hard on it anyway. Hence why they don't mention that Dimps made a big chunk of Kiwami 3. It's like, if you're gonna make me watch it, at least credit everybody who put so much of their time and effort into the game. But no, they don't do that either. If you're gonna outsource, you should credit those people properly. This boss fight sucks because of all the forced phases. Can't kill them quick. I do not want to do this above easy. Not fun. Dark Souls is what popularized it, and to be fair, a lot of the reason why games have it is because of online functionality and, you know, being able to join a match and stuff. But I feel like if you're offline and not connected to a server, you should be able to pause, period. There is no justification to not have it. And that's kind of the problem with this game. This is not at all popular, at least not on PC. I mean, it's sitting at like 110 concurrent players. Like, it's not like somebody's gonna join. Like, statistically, no. There's not gonna be anyone joining, so, you know, I want to have more agency over what I paid for. That's like why you can't pause in fighting games. I just think for stuff like this and Souls games, it's really dumb. Should be a mode where it's like you just don't have any kind of connectivity. God damn these AI bots. Fuck off. No. It's always an anime profile picture trying to sell me their AI-generated commissions that they didn't even draw. Fuck off. Get out of here with that shit. It's so annoying. They need to get better at blocking bots on their service. Hi, want to check out my game? Want to commission my art? You didn't even fucking draw it. You didn't even draw it. You generated it through a prompt. Yeah, hard work. Let me pay for that. Get out of here. This shit is so aggravating. I can't stand it. This game definitely needs more of an incentive to play on Brutal. I think the fact that you only get currency is dumb. It should be like a significant drop rate boost. It's kind of stupid when you think about it, because they do double damage, their movesets change as well, so it's like, it's not your usual half-assed hard difficulty, but the payoff's just not there, especially when you're maxed out. Like, if you're clearing more consistently on hard, and getting all the way to the end to get all the rewards, it's not worth playing on Brutal. Should make it more like Neo, where higher difficulties are designed very similarly, but you have like an actual drop rate boost, and better stuff drops instead of the same stuff, but it's like 10 times harder, because this is not just stat bloat. It's actually not artificially hard. The rewards you get are identical. A little bit out of whack there. these guys did not have invincible phases. Or like no phases at all. It's a cool fight, but the same problem with putting these kinds of fights in any grinding game is it gets old real quick. You just want to kill them quick. I don't think they really designed this fight to be done like more than once, but this takes like 4 times longer than the other ones because of the forced phases. Can't speed this up at all. Oh, of course. Final Fantasy Remake Syndrome went into a invincibility phase. Yeah, that's what everybody hated about that game. Couldn't burst bosses down in that game, because you had to watch their cutscenes. This game, unfortunately, the worst bosses are the ones that do that, by far. I don't find fights like this fun. They don't let me stack damage, just let me kill them. Kinda goes against the usual beat-em-up strategy, where you just kill who has the least health. Sometimes ignoring the ads can be better. You can't really ignore the ads in these fights. You have to fight them. This just makes it take long. Drop rate should definitely be better for fights this long. It's not fun doing like 20 minutes of difficult combat and getting nothing. Especially on the harder difficulty. If you get hit by one of these strings, you're dead. Why don't I get anything for that? Come on, stop turning invincible. Fights like this are garbage, man. Just let me kill him. Just their idea of difficulty. You can't, like, ever damage him. He's always running away, turning invincible, or spamming ads. Best boss fights in this game are the ones that don't do stuff like this. You hit them and they die. Those are the ones I want to farm, not bosses like this. No thanks. The reason that took so long is because he never has a hitbox. Every single time you do a damage window on him, he turns invincible. Shit sucks. I was kind of hoping that when they did these refights that they would get rid of those phases. So you'd actually want to farm them, but nope. It really is just the same fight recycled, and like it definitely has a place in the story. Not so much like this, though. I think it's kind of a little bit excessive. I do want to get a legendary dagger. Maybe I should just collect them and stop recycling them. Might be the way to go. I'm kind of glad that those fights don't drop anything. It's kind of a blessing in disguise. I can't imagine doing those 15-minute fights and losing. Or not losing, but not getting anything. I'm hearing this one is good, but it's not really what I'm looking for. I'm gonna hold on to it. Yeah, there's like, I think it's supposed to be like 18 more points that you can get. There's also the other issue with this game is, like I said, playing on anything but easy is mostly pointless. I mean, the challenge, of course, it's a legit challenge and it's not artificial, but the fact that you only get more grinding materials for crafting materials is pretty dumb. I think it needs to be significantly more, because it is not at all easy. It's pretty difficult. I don't know how they worked on this for so long and didn't notice that that was a problem. Rolls here. If anyone's watching, if you want to do me a favor and help me out, see if anyone has posted if Scott Pilgrim EX is 120 FPS on Switch 2, because I have not bought the game yet. I was thinking about getting it on there because my Steam Deck is so jacked up, but if it's going to be 60 FPS, then I'm not going to bother because there's no real benefit. Marketing's been pretty poor. I went on the page earlier, and they don't even mention what the enhancements are. Like, why do you not mention that? I don't think most people will care about it being at 1080p. It's not really a game where you're going to notice. And I tried to find some information on that earlier, but kind of drew a blank. want to do more of these exhausting boss fights or do something else? I really do not want to do this fight again. I so don't want to do that again. Like, no. Hard pass. Scripted. Gimmick boss fight. I guess they worked hard on it. They're gonna make you do it as much as possible. Well, it shouldn't be as bad with, shouldn't be as bad without 6 other bosses before it, but yeah, this fight is mostly waiting. You get punished for building your character properly because he just stops taking damage until he goes through another gimmick. Beat-em-ups do not need MMO mechanics. Hit them and they die, that is enough. It's not even worth burning meter. Just gonna turn invincible. Yep. Right on cue. You think you got a damage window? No. Gotta do my big Toku transformation. Oh well, if you burst these guys down instead, it's not too bad. Still not the best boss design though. on, stop turning invincible. Hurry up. Waiting boss fights. Not at all fun. Just a time waster. Yep, turn invincible again, why don't you? You haven't done it 15 times already. What a horrible boss fight. At least he doesn't drop like some kind of crazy legendary item. I would probably either one-shot him with a cheat or not play this game anymore. Thankfully that's not the case. That's definitely cheat engine territory. Most of the fight is not fighting him, it's waiting. Not really the best kind of boss to have in a game where you fight the same bosses, you know, hundreds of times. You gotta move on past that. You don't need to fight them that many times. Do not make them turn invincible or wait for any reason. Can you explain what the FPS bug is? Because I'm in game right now, I can't look. I've already ranted about the inability to pause a lot, so... I am incapable of looking right now. What is the bug? Do they elaborate? Because I was about to buy it after I'm done with this for tonight, but... if it's all messed up, then I may not bother. What's the FPS bug? What are they saying on Steam? Oh man, that sounds dire. Well, I haven't paid for anything yet, so maybe Switch 2 is the way to go. Oh man. Give me a moment. Yeah, where's Digital Foundry when you need them? Cool it on the Resident Evil 9 videos. even though those are very much needed as well. I need to know. I need the Scott Pilgrim EX Digital Foundry review. No, their stuff is really good. Their videos are really good to watch, even if it's a game you wouldn't play. But yeah, it seems like a job for Digital Foundry. See, it's like maybe the Switch version is better than the PC port, which has happened numerous times. It's just Nintendo is anti-consumer and doesn't let you refund things. So it's like pick your poison, right? You could refund it, but you know, you're still wasting your time fighting with something that should work. It's a pixel art game of all things. Or get it on Nintendo where it might work better, but you know, if it's broken, you pretty much have to wait for a patch or just accept that you wasted your money, because you have to really pull the arm of the person that's if you even do get a person Nintendo customer support. They'll give you some big spiel about, oh, how you need to do your research. I'm like, well, the game doesn't work, man. Like, they need a better refund policy, and also they need to get all the AI slop off their store. It's so hard to find anything worth playing. eShop has been unusable on the Switch 1 for years now. It's only gotten worse with all the low-effort Hentai Puzzle 7 shovelware games, making it hard to find anything worth playing, regardless of what kinds of games you're into. Like 10 of those games come out on the eShop like every day. I'm like, how can you not have a refund policy? You're gonna have that much garbage on your platform. And then make like certification take so long that legit good games like BlazBlue are held back by it. I don't know when the hell they're gonna have the patch for that, and if it doesn't fix everything, it's just gonna be repeating the cycle again. What is it even like to work in the certification department for Nintendo at this point? There's so much garbage. Like, barely even games. Generate a photo of somebody standing there. Charge you $6 for it. Must be really uninteresting certifying stuff like that. Can you look at, like, how widespread these issues are? Is it happening to everybody or just some people? I'd appreciate it. So I'm stuck in this game. I'm banned from pausing it. How dare I want to pause a video game? Oh, whoa. Oh, it just gave me 4 legendaries? What the heck? Holy crap, I didn't know that those were legendaries. Wow. Maybe that's the one that I want. Well, you also get 4 from this, too. Huh. Let me take a look at those really quick. Make sure I have space. Oh, wow. That actually seems pretty cool. Huh. Well. I doubt that it runs at 30. If it runs at 30... Well, I don't know if I even want to buy this game now. I'm on the fence now. I'm like, I can't seem to get any concrete information on how the heck it runs. That's actually insane if it does run at 30. Especially with how draconian Nintendo is with not letting you refund. Real scumbag behavior. Let me look at this myself before I start another run. If it runs at 30, then why would they even make a Switch 2 version? Like, what's the benefit? I mean, the game is like made in Unity, probably, so it's like uncapping it should not be an issue. That's pretty nuts if true. I'm trying to do some research right now. I hate how much I have to All this mental gymnastics to buy a video game is getting really old. Pixel art video game should not require this much research. It should be, if you want to play the game and you have the hardware, then you just buy it. But this is all over the place apparently. Like, let me check their Discord. What is going on with this game? I'm like not even sure if I want to buy it anymore. To not have to jump through hoops. Buy a pixel art video game. Like the easiest thing to run. Like play it on a low income phone. Alright, let me see what I can find here. Put more effort into figuring out if this game's worth buying. Yeah, the page does not even mention what the improvements are. The page is incredibly unhelpful. I don't know where you're seeing this. I don't see anybody playing it. I don't see any videos of people playing it on Switch 2. Find is a bunch of people regurgitating trailers and clickbait. No one actually providing anything of value. Well, seems like buying it on PC is less of a risk. Less. But still a risk nonetheless. You should not need to work this hard to buy a game. Should be have money, want game, buy game, but I guess nothing's safe from that now. Let me see here. Oh, this is garbage. This is nothing. This is not a good source. This is somebody regurgitating gameplay they got from somewhere else. Because, first off, it has, like, no views. And then also this is from 2 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure the game would have a review embargo. I think that person is bullshitting. I do not think that person is telling the truth, because there's no way that you'd be able to put up footage of it that early without getting in trouble. That video was released 2 weeks ago. I mean, he could be right. Could be right, but that channel seems to have enough views to get a review key, but I don't see how you could put up gameplay 2 weeks ago if nobody else that's larger is not doing it. I don't know what the heck the review embargo is for that game. I didn't ask for a key. But there's almost like no game that lets you put up everything at launch, or like 2 weeks before launch. There's pretty much nothing that lets you do that. If you're given a key, even if you like somehow get the game early, you get the game early through legal means, you know, like Amazon just ships it, you can still get DMCA'd. So I don't know who to believe. If they actually did their job and marketed the game properly, then this would not be an issue. Because there are countless other Switch 2 exclusive games that actually tell you what the upgrade has in it. Like, it'll just say, you know, the resolution is higher, or you get the game share features, or like, you know, smoother frame rate. But they're not seeming to want to do that. So I don't know. I hate how hard it is to buy games now. It really is not as simple as it used to be. They want you to be stressed out buying the game to the point where you don't want to buy it anymore. That's pretty much what it is. Impulse buy is a thing, right? You need to make sure people can just buy it instantly and not have to think about it, because if they have to think about it, they won't buy it. But that's not what's going on with the Switch 2. There's a lot of games on Switch 2 that actually are like major upgrades, but they don't feature those things on the page, and they don't make posts about it, so it's really hard to tell. I'll do some more research after this. Like, I haven't paid for anything yet, so... I doubt that that's true. I don't think they could get away with selling a Switch 2 version of a pixel art indie game at 30 FPS. There's like not even a point in making a Switch 2 version, if that's the case. Although, to be fair, Marvel Cosmic Invasion on Switch 2, the only thing you get is like a resolution bump, and I think the game share thing, that's it. It's like not really something you should upgrade for. I feel like it's the developer's job to tell us these things. I'm already out of impulse buy territory. I might just play this tonight. I might just play this tonight. This works. Really reminds me of when AAA games will make like they used to make like 6 different versions of Assassin's Creed for like different stores, and they all had like different DLC. I'm like, why are you making it so hard for people to buy the game? Like, I don't need a spreadsheet to buy a video game, man. Like, it should be if there's interest and you have the platform, that's it. You'd be surprised how many games still do stuff like that. Tales games on Switch are definitely like that. You don't at all mention that it's 30 FPS. You have to go on their site. very much not fun. Locked in hit stun forever. I can't even see the character. Let me stagger these fuckers. They don't deserve any mercy. I'm so tired of hyper armor. But you have to be like maxed out to do these on brutal. At least most of these bosses are not scripted and you can just kill them. Definitely will never be doing any of these boss gauntlets that require fighting gimmick boss fights. Gimmick bosses. Hard pass. Definitely not doing that. That's gonna be a no. I'm fine with them killing me quick, if I can kill them quick. If I get killed this quick on easy, and they also turn invincible constantly and spam ads, then yeah, I'm out. Tapped out. More action games need to follow the Neo school of thought. Game design. I can't even see myself, man. Why do they have to spawn so many ads? 800 ads. Please stop bringing in more ads! How many more ads are there, man? You can't, like, focus on the bosses when they clutter the screen so much. Stop spawning ads. Stay dead. This one in particular, the visual clarity is, like, non-existent. It's like zoomed out more than usual, and then also all the enemies are like bigger than you. You can't see anything. I feel like you can't do these without the ability to air tech. Like it's a requirement to have it. If you get hit once, it's over. What's up, bro? These ads are making me very chrono-triggered. Getting very annoyed. Stop spawning. Stay dead. Stay dead. Do not come back. The other ones were not this bad. This one is mostly bad because the visual clarity is terrible. You can't see anything. How many stacks of poison do I have? Jeez. Yeah, that was not at all fun. At least they didn't have any gimmick bosses there. That would have been torture otherwise, them deciding to turn off their hurt box. The bosses in this game are definitely a mixed bag. Some of them are like completely fine, and then other ones are just like, I never want to fight them again. That's why hunting games should never have bosses like that. really should be you hit them and they die. I feel like your right to design bosses is super gimmicky, kind of goes away if it's the kind of game where you're fighting them constantly. Garbage boss design. It works fine in like a God of War or DMC. Like, it's not like those games don't have shit boss fights. They 100% do. The difference is you don't fight them hundreds of times. I'm gonna go ahead and torch these. I'm not gonna play the Pyroclast. Hearing it's like the worst class in the game right now. That's what people have been saying anyway. Oh! That might actually be it right there. That might actually be it. Oh, yeah! Well, there! There it is. And I got, like, most of the other ones as well. A big chunk of them, anyway. Nice. Alright, so now I need to build around stealth. So before I put that on and optimize it, I gotta build around stealth. So... what is on here that procs stealth? It's definitely going to make meter usage a little bit more strategic on bosses, because this one right here, Lightning Step, does insane damage. I mean, it can take off like 40% of their health sometimes, with how I'm currently built, so... oh, yeah, that's actually pretty much it right there. What's my crit rate at? Why check? Yeah, 30% crit rate. Alright. What they're saying in the Discord is that the Shadow Striker was the best in early access by like a huge margin, but now the Rock Breaker is actually better in some ways. And I'm not done with this class yet, so I can't really confirm or deny. Yeah, it's definitely giving me these points for everybody, I think. Oh man, good track right here. So what exactly is this again? Let me triple check here. Yeah, so basically you just want to keep in stealth and maybe like build around weapon meter gain and get like stack that, because that gives poison as well. So let's go ahead and optimize this really quick before I get started here. It's actually incredibly expensive to upgrade, so let me make sure it's all set up first. I should have some of these in here. a sec. See which one it is I need. Yeah, so I guess you would want weapon meter gain. Well, people have already cleared all the content on Brutal, and it seems like most of them are doing it with the Rock Breaker. And as you can see from me doing this, they're not a pushover. They definitely require skill and optimization. You can't button mash even on easy. I mean, I'm playing on easy. It's still quite difficult. It's not easy. Well, I already got the meter gain on this. Yeah, so I guess I would want poison. This isn't really doing much for me, besides the stats. Good track right here. Legendary track. I mean, take this off and put meter gain. I think I'm gonna have to spec into that now. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and refine that. Yeah, unfortunately, grapplers are almost always ass at beat-em-ups. Almost always. Hager's a good example. Hager's got iframes going for him, but, you know, Cody can infinite every boss that's not Belger. And Guy is just worse Cody. The fact that the game has the infinite combo kind of makes Hagar not as good. He may do high damage, but he has better crowd control because he can get to his throw quicker. Well, you can do the infinite with Hagar, but it's a lot harder. Yeah, grapplers and beat-em-ups is not really a good mix, outside of this and DFO, of course. DFO probably has the best grapplers in any game, basically. Grapplers are so busted in that game. They've had to nerf them like so many times. Because people found out that you can just make the bosses not have to, you can just ignore everything the bosses are doing by putting them in super hold. Alright, so I want clarity. Get a couple from here for free first. I don't think they designed Max with him being so busted, but it works, and nobody has really even remotely gotten close to that. Nobody's even gotten close to making a grappler that good, and that game came out almost 35 years ago. I think hard to top Max for a grappler that doesn't feel completely handicapped. Ah, nice. Alright, got it on there. Oh, you're getting pretty god rolls. Definitely need a better shoulder piece, but maybe just going with one of these is fine now. Well, I need a Ratkins piece now. I guess I can go do that really quick. We're just gonna roll with this for now. We're just gonna roll with this for now. I kind of want to finish this up. Yeah, I could just put the meter gain on this. Yeah, that needs to be upgraded quite a bit. Well, I feel like grapplers in beat-em-ups have gotten worse just by the fact that they keep making bosses that don't stagger or are able to be grabbed. That's why Bullet is good, because she has grab cannon and she's also invincible during it. Like, Bullet is really well designed. I mean, most things stagger in that game, but she's not, like, handicapped against enemies that don't, so it works quite well. I gotta get some more red dust. They knew what they were doing when they made Bullet. You can very clearly tell that those people played, people that made that game played CDNF. It's blatantly obvious. Because grab cannon is something every grappler should have. It makes the games not having excessive amounts of hyper armor not completely cripple them, but the people that make these games don't play that, so it's like usually they'll be really fun to play until you get to a boss and then the character like barely functions. Marvel Cosmic Invasion is notorious for this. A stupid system where you can grab them like infinitely. You don't even have to put effort into doing a combo like Max. But then they get to half health and your grab doesn't even work anymore. What kind of design is that, man? Why even have grabs at all? Just give them a grab cannon. I feel like grappler characters in these modern beat-em-ups should be required. The combat designer should be required to play a grappler in DFO. It should be required. Like, they're forced to do it. There'd be a requirement to keep the job. Otherwise, stop putting them in games if they're just going to be in armor all the time. Grapplers in that game are okay, but they definitely are held back by the boss design where they get out of hyper armor constantly. They get out of combos constantly. Yeah, they are better than the average beat-em-up grappler, though. What's up, Willie? How you doing, man? I am changing my build here. I'm good. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking about getting Scott Pilgrim, but I'm hearing conflicting and confusing reports on how good the versions are, and some of them seem to have issues, and I'm kind of feeling a little bit soft-locked because I don't know which one is worth buying. So I'm kind of doing some avoidance right now and just playing this instead. They gotta stop making it so hard to buy a video game. Starting to get a little tiresome. I just want to buy the game, man. I don't want all these mental gymnastics. No, that hasn't been the case for a long time. They buffed the bosses. That has not been the case for quite some time. I wish it still was. The survival mode actually used to be fun until they buffed them like that, and now it's just playing Smash Brothers with items on. I have inside info? No. I have no inside info to report. I wish I did. I don't even know the, I don't even know their PR email. Otherwise I would have applied by now. Yeah, they're being very, incommunicado. doesn't help that the game also comes out on the same day as Crimson Desert. So, yeah, I don't think too many people are going to be choosing that game. But luckily for you guys, I will be buying it. It helps that it comes out on my birthday as well, so... I did grow up with the Rushing Beat games. Fond memories of playing those at friends' houses. I tried the Takeover 2 demo, yes. Not on stream, though. I tried it in private. Oh, seems alright. Better than the first one. The pacing is a hell of a lot better, that's for sure. That game had abysmal pacing. Now it doesn't take, like, 20 minutes to finish the first level. That was why I did not play that game very much. So I think getting rid of this is the way to go. This is like not helping me at all. I mean, it's kind of nice, but it's not worth the slot. It's a waste of a slot right now. Yeah, I don't really have anything that great here either. Let me go to the training room really quick. It doesn't seem like the weapon is even working. I blew all my materials changing my build, and it doesn't seem to be doing much. Yeah, I'm not getting stealth. Why am I not getting stealth? Oh, there we go. Okay, so how does this work? So I definitely need more crit chance. That's kind of what the problem is. Crit's not there yet. Yeah, I need more consistent crit. Although in a real match, it won't be as much of an issue. Yeah, it's not working, is it? What the hell? Do they really have a legendary in this game that doesn't work? Come on, man. So tired of these games having these bugs that, like, specifically affect me. Oh, no, it is working. It is working. It doesn't, like, it's not noticeable, but it does hit 3 times. So if you can keep getting stealth like that, you can do insane damage for 1 bar. This might actually work. It does seem somewhat viable. Because these guys have infinite health, so... Yeah, I need more crit rate. I'm gonna have to spec and crit, put crit on everything, I think. Max crit is gonna be how this is going to work. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some precision. Yeah, it is hitting 3 times, and it is doing, like, pretty insane damage for 1 bar. Most of the 1 bar supers don't do much. Now, are they all doing the same damage, or is it, like, scaled down? That's what I'm interested in. It's really hard to tell with the poison ticks. It's incredibly hard to tell. It is working, though. Yeah, that did some pretty significant damage. Alright, well... Oh yeah, I can't pause, of course. I can't pause the game. Can't even pause in the training room. Can't even pause in the training room. The true Dark Souls right here. If this game was on Switch, you could get around that by going to the home menu. Alright, so what's my crit at? I think I need to work on that for this to work. Yeah, it's only like 30. Is there anything else in here that gives stealth? Yeah, so I need to put crit on this, like, pronto. Probably, like, at least 50% crit. Well, these pieces aren't really doing anything for me anymore. Oh, man. The final countdown. Mega Man X cover of the final countdown. Legendary track. There's a really good mashup of this and the final countdown. They're like almost identical. Yeah, I need crit chance on like all these pieces basically. That can get it up to yeah, you can get like 40% crit. So let's do that now. Why can't you just see what you actually have equipped? I think I just wasted my things on this. This system is still so terrible. Like, come on, fix it. I can't tell where that is. This game's interface is terrible. We, like, still haven't fixed the... They still haven't fixed the dismantling. It takes, like, forever. Such a pain to be in this menu. I hate being in this menu. I don't have anything good here. Yeah, I can't tell which one I have, because it freaking equips them to everything. It's so stupid. These guys need to seriously play, like, Team Ninja games and level up their menus, because this is so aggravating. All I want is the crit chance. This game makes basic things frustrating. The fact that you can't just, like, get rid of stuff quickly is, like, the main thing that they didn't fix. The only thing that they did fix was the fact that if it drops, like, lower rarity stuff on a high difficulty, it just dismantles them. That much is good. But the fact that I have to jump through hoops to get rid of stuff is, like, my #1 pet peeve in every game I play. I cannot stand it. Let me get rid of stuff quick. I don't want to fight to get rid of stuff. Like, I want to actually play the game. Alright, there we go. This game definitely does not have the best interface. It's one of those games where you don't want to be not in an instance. Because it just takes so long to get rid of stuff. Well, that should be a pretty significant crit boost. Yeah, 37. Oh, is this a gimmick? The spam status effects. My favorite. Yeah. You got smashed with items, boys. Good old smash with items. Please tell me they don't come back. Oh, you're gonna make me do this gimmick fight again? I just fought them! Come on, man. Stop recycling this fight. I've done this like 6 times tonight. Stupid vulnerability phase crap. I don't want to do this. Should not have the ability to turn invincible. Lamest way to make a boss fight hard. Annoying enough as it is without the ability to just not take damage and have stupid thresholds. You just killed them all in a row. Now you had to do it again. And now it takes 6 times longer to do this bullshit where they stop taking damage. Bosses should never be able to turn invincible unless they're like doing an attack or something. Not like all the time. I do not want to do these on anything other than easy. It's not fun. Some of them are okay. It mostly just depends on what bosses you fight. You have to fight bosses like this, man. Hard pass. Usual bullshit where you're waiting more than fighting. so irritating. Stop spawning. Stop. God, man. I can't even see. Having 4 bosses on the screen is enough. You don't need the ads. They're just there to piss you off. Still like one more phase after this, I think. Invincibility crap. Just die. I'm so tired of this spam. Just die. Walls of armor. I get staggered by everything, and they don't stagger. No, they're almost dead, thankfully. Yeah, this is not very fun. Boss fights in this game are a real mixed bag. They're like well designed, and their hitboxes are mostly fair. The problem is, too many of them are designed around you not being able to play. I think when they designed the bosses in this game, they were very fond of Final Fantasy VII Remake, because it's a problem in that game as well. You stagger them, and then you're supposed to do burst damage, but then they have those stupid thresholds where a cutscene has to play. So suddenly you do your big attack, and it doesn't hit them, or it does, and it does no damage. This game has that exact same problem. Like, just don't make bosses like that. At least in FF7 Remake, it's somewhat acceptable because you're not fighting those bosses more than like twice. But in a game like this, you really gotta rein that in and stop doing it. It's probably my biggest pet peeve with this game. You managed to make bosses that don't feel too bad despite being in armor, but then the best ones are those like elites. Because the elites don't really have any gimmicks, you can always hit them. This game gives very mixed signals in terms of rewarding aggression. You can't really be aggressive because you burn your meter and then they just turn invincible. But I've dropped numerous roguelikes for having this kind of design. I definitely feel like these kinds of bosses are like annoying at first in like something that's not a grinding game, but you definitely need to not do stuff like this. This is going to be a pain because I'm going to have to fight Graves. Graves is everything wrong with the boss fights in this game. Doing anything but actually fighting you. having a hurt box. Everything but that. This is exhausting. How much more? How much more? Just end already. I am exhausted. I want this to end, like, now. didn't have so many freaking ads spawn, this would be actually somewhat fun. They just lock you in hit stun constantly. I don't know why there's a need to have so many ads with this many bosses. Just ruin the visual clarity. Can't see anything. Barely even utilize damage windows properly because they're putting you in hit stun. Please, not too many more bosses. I am ready for this to be over. It's going on way too long. Please be the end. Of course, the poison stacks like way more effective on you than them. Oh my god, there's more! How much more, man? How long is this? You're just gonna recycle every boss again? This game doesn't have enough bosses to do this. It's only got like 10 bosses. I'm so tired of the ads! They couldn't think of a way to make this challenging besides just clusterfuck mosh pit. There's 800 enemies on the screen. You can't even see yourself. I am exhausted. Please stop spawning ads. I get the point. So hard to focus on them because you can't even see your character. I'm about to give up on this. These ads are so obnoxious. Like 3 bosses on the screen and then like 50 ads. You don't even get any time to like clean them out because another boss just spawns. Come on, please just go away. Stop spawning. Yeah, you need to die. Love just being locked in hit stun against bosses that don't take any. Yep, just full like 70% combo on easy. You can't play the game properly when being lightly tapped on the shoulder puts me in an hour of hit stun. I can't believe how long this is. Just the idea of difficulty. Just being annoying. It's like the game can't even handle all this stuff. Come on, just die. No more spawns. It's probably gonna make me fight Graves after this. Garbage boss fight. Oh, this is like endgame stuff. You don't have to do this. But most of the game is not like this. Please tell me there's not going to be more. There's more? Come on, man. End. It's like 20 minutes long. End, please. It's the same bosses over and over. At least this is one of the good bosses. It's just the ads make this so annoying. You can't see anything. Stuck in hit stun constantly. It's like you don't even have the satisfaction of killing them because they just come back instantly. Why do they come back? It's always the shittiest thing in games when they spam ads like crazy and you kill them and they just immediately come back. You don't stay dead for like more than a second. No more bosses after this, please. At least stop with the ads. Every time I put the boss in a damage window, I can't hit him. It's like they designed this for a player base that doesn't exist. This is probably a lot better with humans. Please don't spawn anybody else, just end. I'm so sick of the hit stun. Just die. Okay, he's dead. No more! Oh my god! End, please! How long is this? No more! I don't know how you're supposed to do this on Brutal. It's like, you get juggled once, you're dead. Because they do double damage. I don't even know how it's possible. And if it is possible, it's not fun. I'll tell you that much right now. This kind of challenge is not interesting to me. It's gonna spawn another 15 bosses. Not enough already. Really hope it doesn't make me fight Graves. I do not want to fight that boss, like, ever. It's probably gonna make me fight the numbers people as well. The numbers bosses. The mage and the guy with the sword. I'm pretty sure it's gonna do that next. And that's going to be incredibly exhausting with all these ads. That's going to be running an Olympic mile right there. Alright, one of them's almost dead. Both of them are almost dead. Don't want to fight this boss. He keeps turning invincible. Remove the invincibility phases. Especially if you're going to make me fight all of them in a row. Shit boss design. need to deviate from hit them until they die, especially in a hunting game like this. It's not fun hitting them and doing no damage. On top of having these fucking ads come back. Can't think of many games that do ads properly. Like, they pressure you, but they actually stay dead. Most of the time it's like this game, where they keep coming back. The problem with the ads in this game, in these challenge fights, is that, like, they spawn faster than you can kill them. Like, they should at least have, like, some kind of cooldown timer. Because it just feels like there's never a reason to kill them. Satisfaction of killing ads can work if they actually stay dead and you have more focus on the boss. When they just come back instantly, I think that doesn't work. See, they're already back. Maybe like a good 10 seconds. They really want you to be exhausted doing this. I'm like about to end stream after this. I am exhausted. I'm ready for this to be over. They did everything they could to make this not fun. Let's just put enemies that spam projectiles when you're fighting armored bosses. And if I kill them, they just instantly come back. I can't even pause the damn game. I like really want to take a break and stop, but this just keeps going. I don't know how you make fights this long and have no pause. Very clear they don't play their own game. Have basic functionality. I know, I don't even want to make build videos for this anymore. I'm just gonna play this for fun. This is just way too exhausting. This is like the hardest challenge in the game, but it's just way too long. Doesn't feel like you can really play with any level of finesse because there's not really a lot of hyper armor in this game for the player. It's only for the enemy. So it's kind of just dashing around and fishing for hits. Yeah, I was thinking about doing build guides for this game. That's kind of what the purpose of this stream was, but now that I know these are in the game, I think I'm tapping out on that. Just like that solo leveling game. Oh, of course, I have to fight them again for the 600th time. Complete with their gimmick to avoid damage. Well, after this should be Graves at least. So that's like another 10 boss fights, because he also turns invincible. Oh well, light at the end of the tunnel at least. Yep, turn invincible like a coward. And then summon 800 more ads. Great, great design. Definitely would love a mod where they did not turn invincible. They stayed vulnerable the whole time. I don't know how viable this build works. I don't know how viable this build is with this garbage challenge design. Artificial difficulty. They did good not giving them more health, but I feel like how much you just get pinballed around kind of makes that not matter. I don't know if they're going to be doing patches for this, but I definitely feel like the hard difficulty needs to be more rewarding because it's basically pointless. It's fun. It's not like it's bad. It's just... if I'm getting the same stuff for doing this on easy, and is this aggravating, why would I ever play on brutal? Brutal does not give more drop quality of any sort. Alright, last boss. The gimmick fest is coming to an end. Fortunately, he turns invincible like 6 times. And spawns ads and bosses. Need to put this game in the Olympics. It's these fuckers that spam projectiles. Invincibility phase. Oh, these ads are driving me crazy! Stop spawning! Jeez, man! Do they want this to be even remotely fun? Let's just spam 50 ads, and then the moment you kill them, they come back. And they're the ones that lag the game. This game runs fine, except in these stupid challenges. Like, they didn't even test them properly. You kill them, they stay dead. Don't come back for any reason. God, man. It's always the most annoying enemies, too. Like locusts. Stop spawning. What did they do, like, test this with debug mode only? Did they actually clear this on the hardest difficulty? I want to see proof. Even if you can, it's not enjoyable. Boss gauntlets that spam ads and invincibility phases have never been fun. You can't say the game is too easy now, yeah, but it's not fun. I'm playing the game to have fun. You make stuff like this, it's not fun. This boss could have been dead like 6 times over if he stopped turning invincible and hiding behind minion spawns. I really don't know what they were thinking with these challenges. It's an artificial challenge. It's just an endurance test. Mechanics don't work when there's 50 ads. Just die, please. All this with no pause button. No pause button in sight. I can't even take a break. Stay dead. Do not come back for any reason. Stay dead. It's like they designed this for a party of 4, despite making the game soloable. He's gonna spawn another boss after this. He's not done with the gimmicks yet. It's the worst boss next. Just die. Come on, let me move! Thank you. Don't fucking turn invincible again. How much more health? Die, please. They can't see. Oh my god, man. Yes, achieving the impossible. Self-awareness on point. Games just has so much contempt for you even attempting to do this. Achieving the impossible. Wow. Achieving the not fun. That's what it is. We're gonna have to make serial killers play that as punishment in jail. We gotta do that on brutal difficulty with no heals to get out. That'll remove crime completely. All the other methods don't work, right? Make them do that with on brutal, with no damage to get out, and suddenly people won't commit crime anymore. Problem solved. Yeah, I am definitely not ever doing that again. That's gonna be a no from me, Chief. I really don't know what possessed them to, like, make the bosses actually quite fair to fight, but then, just put ads that make it impossible to see anything, and they all lock you in hit stun. Really weird flex. Extremely weird flex. Well, I guess this is why they've been testing their builds not on that challenge. Like, I completely understand now. I completely understand. I'm like, why is nobody doing this challenge? I'm like, well, now I know. You want you to mold on something completely unenjoyable for no real reason. Alright. Let's look at the legendaries here, see what's good to get. Alright, who all watched all of that? Do you ever want to do that? Do you ever want to do that challenge? I mean, on one hand, the reward is worth it, but I think they're asking a little bit too much of the player. balance is just completely out of whack. If it was just the bosses, it would be a lot shorter and more manageable, but it ends up being just a, it's like the Avengers game. The Avengers game was like that. You would constantly get stuck in a faceplant simulator, and you could barely play the game. Well, whoever does that on Brutal, they deserve, like, the Nobel Peace Prize or something, and they're probably going to need to pursue therapy. Like, intensive therapy. Is it worth those legendaries? The hit to the mental health? Nah, I don't think so. The ultimate challenge should feel like actually challenging, not the challenge mostly coming from the game mechanics not working. Let me see here. I think I pretty much got all the good daggers. I definitely want to go Pyro class next. Doesn't help the game was like overheating my computer. That wasn't helping either. Let me see here. I can roll, how many of these? I can roll 2, so... let's try shoulder. Okay. Oh yeah, I want waste, don't I? Yeah. Alright, let's check these out. This game is still worth buying, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of artificial difficulty. The game is mostly fine, actually, like most of it. But that difficulty is just a way to make you chrono-triggered for no real reason. I definitely don't think they played their own game. That's blatantly obvious, because nothing about that is fun. That's about what I expected when they said that there were ultimate challenges. I'm like, how did you test it? Did you use debug mode and invincibility? Or did you run it with 4 people? Because getting 4 people to play this right now is easier said than done. Alright, so I think I'm just going to go captains now. And when using a focus, you get lightning strike. That's actually pretty sick. Do I really need this one? Yeah, this isn't really helping me. I think I'll just put captains on. I will have to, like, re-roll them and everything, but, yeah, that might be the way to go. Let's go with captains. Which one of these is the best roll? This one? Alright, there we go. So 3 legendaries and then 1 set. Alright, so let's try this Belt of Sealed Scrolls, see if this is worth... Oh, actually the rolls on it are very good. Huh. Yeah, if you want to play this game, and you're sane and you don't want to do something that unfun, just do it on easy mode. Because easy mode, as you see there, does not even trivialize it. It makes it slightly less frustrating. The interesting thing about this game is the health scaling on the enemies is based on, like, the danger level, not the difficulty. So that's part of the problem, is doing that on Brutal is not at all worth it. There is nothing that makes it worth it, except basically ensuring you're not going to get to the end. Because it doesn't improve the drop quality. It's really weird that it doesn't. They, like, intend for Brutal to be, like, New Game Plus, but then, like, at the beginning of the game, Brutal is more than doable. Somebody's actually done a full Brutal speedrun, I think. But then it's like, all you get is the crafting materials. If somebody makes a mod for this game, that would be, like, the #1 thing I think that would improve this game a lot, is making the harder difficulty more worth doing. Because if it just increases how much you're going to die and not get the end of run rewards, then there's no point. It's like they went, like, halfway towards having a good ultimate difficulty, but the reward for doing it is really out of whack. And it's a good thing that you can actually see everything on easy mode and nothing is gate-kept behind hard difficulty, but you also got to throw the people that actually play on that difficulty a bone. And I didn't notice that playing on Brutal didn't improve drop quality, and that is really bad design. It should do something. I was gonna say, if this didn't have a cooldown, and you had meter gain, you could just, like, spam this non-stop. But they thought of everything. What else is good here? The air recovery might help, but I'm thinking when you tech back like that, when you air tech back like that, you can just get hit again. I don't know if you're actually invincible after that. I don't know if it's like a fighting game. Alright. Yeah, so the focus gain is actually pretty nice. Lightning strike on each enemy. That sounds incredibly busted. That sounds very busted. I wonder if I have a better one in here somewhere. gonna have to do it for now. Well, this one's actually pretty well optimized. This one needs work. Oh, nice. God roll. Get some more. You get some more precision. See what I need again. Try to find some sigils of precision. And probably just run with this for a while. Start the rock breaker. I think, like, this set right here is probably useless on Brutal. Because on Brutal, like, getting clipped once is the end. So, yeah, I think that on the early access version, that was a lot more viable to use, but now it just feels like making sure that you wipe. I can't see any outcome where that's worth using now. But also, the hardest difficulty doesn't really drop anything better, so I guess you can still build around it, but definitely if you're going to run on Brutal, you would not want that. Got a couple precisions in here, so hopefully I can get crit chance on all those pieces. Let me turn the music back on. like it's going to take some time to change the build. I guess I should probably just test it out first, huh? Kind of running out of trash loot. Alright, let's see how this works. Oh, damn! What the heck? Does that proc every time? Or is there a cooldown? There is no cooldown. Control that is nuts. The fact that it stuns them is crazy. Alright, that's gonna do it for tonight, folks. I am exhausted after that gimmick challenge. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll do my research on Scott Pilgrim, and maybe if I can't sleep, I'll come back, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I was not expecting that last challenge to be like 40 minutes long, with the inability to pause and immense frustration. That took a lot out of me. I wanted to go to Scott Pilgrim after this, but I can't really blame it all on this game. A lot of it really is not knowing which version to buy. So let me do my research. If I can't sleep, I'll definitely come back, but I don't make any promises. Let me just see what I can upgrade here. Definitely got a lot of legendaries. Alright, folks, see you next time. Not later tonight than in the morning. Yeah, I might actually do the indie direct thing. I might actually do that, provided I wake up for it, because they might actually have something I give a damn about. So, yeah, let's shoot for that. Let's end the stream now, and then, if I can, I will get up for that. It's only going to be like 15 minutes, and then I'll probably, combo that into Scott Pilgrim. See you guys later. Have a good night.